Hello, this is Herman Lager, and in this video I would like to discuss the real influence of Bach's Fugue in D minor on Mike Oldfield's Tubular Bells. Most of us have seen a couple of TV interviews where Mike shocks the interviewer by stating that the origin of the Tubular Bells piano riff is, oh my god, Bach's Fugue in D minor. And I'm quoting Mike here, turn it round the other way or in upside down version. The inaccuracy in Mike's words should already give us a hint that they should not be taken too carefully. That's why he's using expressions like in a way, sort of version. However, some fans do ignore that context and plainly claim Tubular Bells is Bach's Fugue played backwards, which is not what Mike said. Rather than discussing it with words, let's bring the musical examples, okay? This is the original Bach's Fugue in D minor theme. Now let's play it in the tonality of A minor, the tonality where Tubular Bells begins. And now let's compare it with Tubular Bells. As you can see, not much in common except a repeating note and the other notes moving, but the melody contour is completely different. But let's hear now what in music theory is called the inverse version, where the intervals are reversed. Where the original plays up, the inverse version will play down, and vice versa. It is like applying a horizontal mirror to the melody. Let's listen again to Tubular Bells. Also not much in common, except what we already mentioned. Let's try then with the retrograde version, where the theme is played from right to left, like applying a vertical mirror to the melody. And now again, Tubular Bells. Again, little resemblance between them. Finally, let's see what happens when we play the retrograde inversion, which is combining both. The theme is played from right to left, and then the intervals are flipped. This is the only one sounding a bit closer to the Tubular Bells riff, because of the initial 4 notes, A, E, B, E, and later the sequence of 5 notes, E, C, E, D, E. But again, the melody contour is different, and so are the stress notes. So no, Tubular Bells is not Bach's Fugue inverted or retrograded. Making such simplistic remarks does not make full justice to the complex rhythm of the Tubular Bells initial riff or to the different moods each theme creates, and it leads to misinterpretation of Mike's intentions and Mike's music. Apart from making absurd comparisons between Johan Sebastian Bach and Mike Oldfield. Most likely, Bach's Fugue in D minor inspired Mike the idea of making a theme by keeping one fixed note and play around with the melody on top of that note, but that was it. Nothing less, nothing more. However, maybe Mike was intentionally or unintentionally, mixing up memories, because truth be told, that theme from Bach does appear almost completely in another of Mike's great works, Hergest Rich. Let's transpose Bach's theme from D minor to E minor. You can hear it just after the intro. When the guitars start playing, a melody on top, played by the organ, is almost a clone of Bach's theme. The only difference is that Bach's theme rises back after reaching D sharp, whereas Mike's melody rises back just after reaching E. Incidentally, I love this part since the first time I listened to Hergest Rich. Did Mike want everyone to be aware that some of his music had been inspired by Johann Sebastian Bach, and since Tubular Bells is much more famous than Hergest Rich, he decided to shift this influence from his second album to his first one? Or maybe it was just an exaggerated fun fact? In the end, only Mike knows. Here I just wanted to prove with music examples that these statements should be taken carefully. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.